And welcome into Cedar Gymnasium. It's West Delaware boys basketball here tonight from KMCH Sports as the Hawks, for the second night in a row on the KMCH Sports broadcast schedule. The first Saturday night in February 2019, the Hawks take on the Mustangs of Mount Vernon. After a busy day here of sectional wrestling, congratulations to the West Delaware Hawks. 11 wrestlers advancing on to districts. Was it 12? 12. It was 12, thank you. 12 wrestlers advancing on to districts next Saturday at Central DeWitt High School at noon. Live coverage here with Jamie Vasquez, Roger Reed. They had you covered today here from Cedar Gymnasium, as it was West Delaware and Mount Vernon advancing on to regional duels Tuesday night right here at Cedar at 6 o'clock. As West Delaware 218 points today, 187 points for Mount Vernon, as the same school that the Hawks take on in boys basketball here tonight. And what a fun day of wrestling competition it was. And what great Hawk support made it possible for this quick turnaround. Got started exactly 6 o'clock with the sophomore game. Entertaining, close sophomore game at Mount Vernon won 43-40. But here we are now ready for the varsity game. But great support, and it doesn't surprise a lot of West Delaware folks as they helped out Matt Weiss, and you do a tremendous job and have the leadership of something like this, to have a quick turnaround that some schools would struggle with. But here we are tonight in West Delaware. You knew you'd have some support, and it showed today.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we finished up wrestling just after about 5:15 or so, and boards were going on about 5:20. We needed to have the court here ready to go about 5:40. Give us a 20-minute window to tear down from wrestling, get the floor cleaned up here for basketball, get some chairs and tables moved around, and we had parents helping out do that. We had parents and some fans up in the stands cleaning up garbage, getting things ready to go. And
great.
Tell you what, teams came out to warm up at quarter to six, and we were ready to go.
Yes, indeed. As Matt Weiss, second-year AD. West Delaware High School joining me on the call tonight. Bill is out of town with state bowling. Good luck to all the bowlers at state for a men's league here on the Lightning Lanes down in Muscatine this weekend for their annual state bowling trip. The Hawks with an impressive win, 67-33 last night, improved the record to 12-4. They're 5-3 in the Waback East Conference as a road record of 6-0 with that victory last night. Mount Vernon comes in a team that's 4-9. They're 1-7 on the east side of the conference, as this is a Mount Vernon team that the Hawks beat back on January 8th, as taking down the Mustangs in that game in Mount Vernon by the final score of 71-59 on that night down in Mount Vernon, as the Hawks got that victory with Derek Krogman scoring 29 points, a career high for Kyle Kelly that night on that Friday night in early January. Mount Vernon has lost a lot of close games as they come in 1-4 in close games, as Mount Vernon 1-4 and 5 points or less, under 10 points. They are 1-5 in those close margin games. Ed Tim, 11th year at Mount Vernon, 149 wins, 96 losses, 30th overall. They've lost 6 in a row, as they have a heck of a stretch coming up here. 6 games in 8 days, 9 games in 14 days, with Mother Nature playing havoc with their schedule, as some teams are adjusting to their schedules and trying to get through it. Mount Vernon has had it not so good here of late. They've only had one practice, Coach Tim tells me, in the last couple weeks, and then they had that game last night, and it was a tough one for them as they hosted Beckman, and the Blazers got out of town with that 4-point victory last night inside Mount Vernon High School. 59-55 in overtime. A few overtime games on this schedule, and we talked about 6 close games under 10 points for Mount Vernon, as the West Delaware Hawks in close games so far on the year, 5-4 in games 10 points or less. They're 2-3 with games 5 points or less on the year, so they've had their fair share of close games, and Mount Vernon hoping they can give the Hawks a close game here tonight. Hawks hope they can bring that momentum and that confidence from last night, and on a night that the Hawks were lights out early on with 6 quick first quarter points, and then Kyle Kelly heating up for 14 points in the second quarter. Krogman had those 6 points in the first quarter, and he had a tremendous third quarter. He went on 30 points, has 30 points, 14 boards, his 57th double-double in his career, 14th in this season, 24 points for Kyle Kelly last night, as Logan Woolard had 2, Gavin Soppe 5, 2 for Mitch Krogman, and 2 for Eric Salo. As we get ready for this one here tonight from Seedorf Gymnasium, it's West Delaware boys basketball. We'll have the opening tip for you next, right here from KMCH Sports.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick, John Swisher, Matt Weiss, back with you from Seedorf Gymnasium, where you're ready for this one here tonight. It's the Hawks and the Mustangs of Mount Vernon. This boys basketball Wamak East Division contest. As the Hawks will start Derek Krogman, Kyle Kelly, Logan Woolard, Gavin Soppe, Logan Wynn, the usual starting 5. Keaton Kutcher, the second cousin to the famous actor Ashton Kutcher, is the leading player for the Mustangs. As Kutcher, Noah Erickson, Blake Booth, Nolan Brand, and Noah Guillaume are the starters for the Mustangs with their 4-9 record, 1-7 the east side. Here's Kelly drives. Hawks get the tip going right to left. Full jumper baseline. Got it to go from 12 feet out. The flip back to him from Krogman. The assist to Derek. Kyle starts where he left off last night, as Kyle Kelly, as I told you, had 24 points, 4 away from his career high of 28 the first time played Mount Vernon back on January 8th. As the Hawks, great momentum and confidence with that 34-point win last night, and a good start here. Hopefully they can build on it and take down a struggling Mount Vernon team who's lost their last 6 games.
Really good drive there to the basket by Kyle Kelly to start the game. Missed it up. We were able to get the rebound and get it right back to him.
Left corner 3, and you can count that off the right hand of Blake Booth. The 3-pointer there as Booth. That's his 21st of the year. He leads the team in that category, now 21 of 41, 50% on the year. As driving inside, Kelly, little contact. They call it on the floor near the left block. It'll be baseline inbounds underneath as the blocking foul called on Nolan Brand, the son of high school principal Steve Brand. Nolan is a junior. Picks up his first foul. Kelly for a 3 in the corner. Got it to go. Nothing but nylon there. Kelly, 5 quick points. And boy, is he really feeling electric now. 17 first half points last night. He had 14 of them in that second quarter last night on the road in Solon.
Yeah, absolutely. He's picking up right where he left off last night. 2 trips down the floor, and he's taking all the shots for the Hawks.
Little jump hook in the lane. Nice move there by Nolan Brand. He gets his first field goal, and we're tied up for the first time at 5.
You know, it's hard to see at this point, Swish, that either of these teams had a week and a half off of basketball. Both teams open up hot.
Yes, indeed, as Kelly drives from the left wing. Now the ball is knocked away and picked up. Dribbled the other end by Kutcher. All the way in, little contact, put up, nothing doing. Saving it in bounds was Brand. Gets it to Erickson. Left wing. Ball is fumbled. Kelly comes up with it. The Hawks have numbers 4-on-2. Had to Wohlert from Kelly. Wohlert flips it back in to Krugman. He's there for the finish. Derek has his first bucket of the night. Hawks lead now by 2, 7-5.
Good job there running the floor by Derek Krugman. You know, he gets up and down the floor real good for a big man, Swish.
Oh, indeed. We've had one lead change and one tie so far. Ball's knocked out of bounds. So it'll stay Mustang basketball going left to right. Derek Krugman now sitting 24th place all-time in rebounds, 198th on the scoring chart with 1,530 career points now. This one's tipped around. Logan Wynn controls another missed shot inside by Mount Vernon. Hawks by 2. Nice pass inside. Safi gets it to go. He's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. Good, strong, aggressive move by Gavin Safi, but a great assist from the middle of the floor. Was that Wynn or Kelly?
I believe it came from Wynn to Kelly into Safi. And,
okay.
You know, I think we're really seeing here the Hawks get the ball up the floor in a real quick hurry here tonight, Swish. So I'm assuming that's something that they noticed in the first time we played Mount Vernon down there, or even something that Coach Uthoff saw on film. And when we're getting the ball out of the hoop or off the rebound, and it's down the floor.
As there is a free throw right through the hoop for Gavin Safi. Largest lead of 5 now for the Hawks. That game down in Mount Vernon featured 8 lead changes and 5 ties, and there's a
3-pointer by Kutcher.
Keaton Kutcher gets his first field goal of the game. Back to a 2-point lead now, 10-8. So 5 ties and 8 lead changes back on January 8th, 71-59 the lead. Here's a 3 by Warren, no good. Bounds off in the middle of the lane. It's pinballed around. Logan Wing got a fingertip on it, but Mount Vernon controls it, brings it back the other way. Driving into the lane at that time was Erickson. He puts it back out in the hands of Cam Butterball. Butterball is a 6-man off the bench here, a senior. Now we have 3 seconds. Didn't call the travel, but 3-second violation called on the Mustangs. 5 seniors, 11 juniors, 2 sophomores, 1 freshman, 19 on the squad for head coach Ed Tim in his 11th season at Mount Vernon, 30th overall. He's coached college basketball, Buena Vista and Cornell, high school stops at West Liberty, Tipton, and Mount Vernon in 2 stints. He's won a state tournament back in 2012 for the Mustangs. 149 wins, 96 losses for Coach Tim. 2-point lead here for the Hawks. 4:05 and counting, quarter number 1. Krugman double team, left block. He kicks it off to Sapi, who swings it right side. Deep 3 for Kelly. No good for the Dundee area that time, but good. Front side rebound. Picked up by Krugman and put back in off the glass and good. 4 points for Derek. It's a 4-point lead, 12-8. Here's a quick 3. That time from downtown Delaware as the 3-pointer from Keaton Kutcher, his second 3-ball of the game. And Kutcher now 46 threes, 46 of 107, came in around 42%. 12-11, Hawks by 1. 3.5 to go, quarter number 1.
Yeah, the Hawks are going to have to find Kutcher here, and also Booth are really the only 2 people that shoot any 3-pointers, even for the Mustangs.
Both have made one so far. Keacher's made 2, Booth 1. This ball is lost out of bounds on the baseline, and we go back the other way.
Yeah, Gavin Sapi just thought he saw Woolard in there. Just got to pass a little quick there, and Woolard just wasn't quite ready.
Up top with it is Keaton Kutcher. Kutcher, the first time around, at 22 points, 17 for Erickson. Blake Booth only had 3, 1-3 in the second quarter. Back on January 8th, Nolan Brand had 12 points in that game. And now the Hawks get the ball back.
Yeah, a little dribble drive there by the Mustangs, looking for the cutter, and I don't think the passer thought he was going to cut.
Out of bounds, and the Hawks have it in their end. Kelly almost a three. Now he'll throw it inside. Triple team there. Contact coming. Derek Krugman had the ball knocked away, but body contact there as they give him 2 shots here.
Yeah.
As Derek Krugman going to the line to shoot 2.
Really good job there by Kyle Kelly. He still a shot fake, and even just by getting that up and brought the extra defender in there that was in by Krugman away from the ball, and that person came back to foul Derek. So good job. Two-man ball there by those two.
And even bigger foul for the Mustangs. That's the second foul on Keaton Kutcher now, their leading player, who has 6 points with 2 threes already. Krugman short on the first free throw. He'll have one more. 49% free throw shooter, 58% as a team for the Hawks, as Mount Vernon shoots 64%. No good on the second one. Too hard off the back of the rim. And up ahead, left corner, 3, got it to go as Blake Booth. So Booth and Kutcher now have 2 threes apiece. And the second lead change here, the second lead for Mount Vernon, they lead 14-12. And here's an offensive foul, legal moving screen called on the Hawks. And we go back the other way. It's called on Jamison Smith, who just checked in moments ago, as Mitch Krugman is in there as well. The first 2 subs off the bench for Coach Matt Utoff in his 6th year at West Delaware. Record of 87-46, 14th year overall. His 4th coaching stop, along with Makokata, Central City, and Midland. 176 total wins, 117 losses, 14-12. The lead here in favor of Mount Vernon, 2:20 and counting in the first. That's a travel. Yep, Blake Booth gets called for the walk there on the left side, trying to make a move amongst the trees down low, and Hawks get the ball back.
Yeah, as hot as the Mustangs are shooting here, they're 5-7 on the night. They're 4 for 4 from three-point range. They've also turned the ball over 4 times already here in the first quarter. So good defense by the Hawks as well.
Wohler left side to Krugman, back up top. Smith swings it right side to Wohler. Hawks down by 2, 2 minutes and counting, and the ball is on the floor. And Wohler not able to get to it. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Blake Booth. They'll keep it West Delaware basketball. Soppy comes back in. He'll give Logan Wollard his first breather of the night.
And the Hawk guards are going to have good interior pass in there.
Inside and good by Derek Krugman, his 3rd field goal of the game. He's got 6 points, and we're tied up for the second time, 14 all. Right side, Kelly knocks it away, but getting it back was Cam Butterball. Now left side, stolen away by Smith. Trying to get to the left wing was the guard, Colby Valesky. Smith gets the steal. Krugman, turn around, move right into the big boy, Guillaume. Now right side, Mitch Krugman, double team. He gets rid of it to Soppy right way. Gavin dribbles up towards the top of the key, extended top of the key inside that logo. Kyle Kelly now playing ring around the rosy. Little pull-up jumper, got it to go. The 17-footer from inside the left corner. Kyle Kelly has his 3rd bucket. He's got 7 points. Hawks lead by 2 again. 1:10 and counting in the first. Our 3rd lead change of this game. Near travel, but throwing it out of bounds is the guard, Butterball, trying to make a move to the hoop and get his big boy Guillaume to roll with him, but Guillaume couldn't get to the pass quick enough. And we go back the other way with Hawks basketball. Nolan Brand is back in. Also Noah Erickson. Keaton Kutcher in there with 2 fouls. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. 16-14, Hawks by 2.
Kind of interesting here that, and good job attacking there by Soppy.
There's his 3rd foul.
Yeah, absolutely kind of interesting that they put him back in there with a minute to go in the quarter, and really good recognition there by Gavin Soppy to take it right at him.
Yeah. And for Keaton, not good recognition, knowing that you cannot commit a foul here and have 3 with 52 seconds to go in this first quarter. He's frustrated. He thought he was making a basketball play, but too much contact there. And when you have 2 fouls, you can't afford it, especially this early in the game. Soppy makes the free throw. He'll have 1 more.
Yeah, kind of interesting, especially with us having J-Mo Smith out there at the moment. I mean, J-Mo not a guy that you see takes the ball to the hoop or shoot a whole lot. You'd think that they'd maybe switch him over and get him off of Soppy, one of the drivers. But
Soppy knocks down the 2 free throws. 3 of 3 now, 5 points. Soppy, 50% free throw shooter. 35 seconds and counting. Hawks back up by 4. They've led by as much as 5 in this game. Vernon has led by as much as 2. up top. Now a handoff to Booth. Booth and near travel there. Long step by Brand. Now he kicks it back out. 20 seconds and counting here in this first quarter. Hawks by 4. Extended. Top of the key is Nolan Brand. Now inside the logo at half court. Free throw line, driving. Erickson putting it up over Mitch Cogling. Got it to go. Nice move by Noah Erickson for the bucket there. And that's the way our first quarter comes to a close. 18-16. Hawks by 2. This is Hawks boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Fetland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Right now, it's early in the second quarter. 18-16, Hawks with the 2-point lead. John Swisher, Matt Weiss back with you. Nice drive by Noah Erickson, and just clipping him from behind, says the far side official, was Logan Woolert, as he will get picked up for his first personal foul.
Ooh, I thought Logan made a pretty good basketball defensive play there. Definitely, they ended up calling him on the wrist there, but I think he might have got him with the body. But ooh, tough call for him.
Erickson makes the first free throw. He'll have one more, especially where it came. It came from that official on the far side. He thought he saw something, and it happens where you don't want to penalize the shooter. You thought he got hit, and you make the call. It's instincts there. And we're tied up for the third time in this game. 18 is 2 free throws made by Noah Erickson. Inside, no good on the shot by Kelly, and the rebound to Guillaume. And the Mustangs have it. Butterball up top. Keaton Kutcher, their leading scorer, he had 6 points in that first quarter, is out of the game with 3 fouls. He came back in with 52 seconds remaining in that first quarter with 2 fouls and picked up his third right away. Here's a pass ahead by Kyle Kelly. Thought Logan Wynn was there, but sails over his head and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Hawks here.
Yeah, Hawks just getting up down the floor. Like I said, real quickly, there's their 4th turnover so far of the game. They just weren't in sync that time up down the floor.
7 minutes and counting here in the second frame. We're knotted at 18. 3 ties and 3 lead changes in this game so far. Right side is Noah Erickson.
This second quarter here will be interesting. Swish, obviously it's an 18-18 game without the Mustangs leading scorer, and they're obviously their best player. The Hawks going to need to try to extend the lead here, try to get up by at least a double-digit lead here by halftime.
Inside, off balance, off the window and good by Noah Erickson. Second field goal. He's got 6 points. Another lead change. We've had 4 of them now, 2018 Mustangs.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Mustangs been doing a really good job of, dribble driving in, penetrating inside, and recognizing that the Hawks generally don't come and double team down low at all, and it's generally a one-on-one game down there then.
Kelly drives right wing into the contact,
good
off
job.
The window and good. Kyle Kelly, good, strong, aggressive move indeed, as Kelly leading the way with 9 points in this game after having 24 last night.
Yeah, he's came out aggressive the entire night here. Just every time down the floor, either taking the ball to the hoop, trying to draw some defenders away from Krogman, or putting out some shots. He's definitely ready to go tonight.
Left corner 3 spins out off the hands of Butterball. This is Krogman. Double team, left wing. Too much contact called by the near side official, as that will be whistled on Butterball. That'll be his first. Cam Butterball, a senior, one of 5 on this team. 20-20. We're tied up, our 4th tie of the game. For Mount Vernon, this is the second of 6 games in 8 days, 9 games in 14 days with the Mother Nature impacted schedule. The Hawks will have 4 games next week. This is a pretty similar deal for them. Mount Vernon, same with 4 games next week because of the scheduling. As Mount Vernon has only played, this is their 14th game tonight. The Hawks, for them, it's their 17th game. Up top is Krogman. Makes the handoff to Kelly. Wide open, Soppy for a 3. No good off the backside. Rebounded by Fuller. That's going to be a foul bumped into as he was going up. He's got to pass it. And Blake Booth, we get called for the foul. 16 fouls now called on Mount Vernon.
After draining that first 3-point shot, the Hawks 0 for the last 4.
Inside, Krogman back out. Waller tries to throw it in there. It's knocked away by Mount Vernon. And bring it over the timeline is Erickson. Now gets it left side to Butterball. Back up top, Booth for a 3. No good. Off the mark, left side. Chased down by Derek Jordan. A sub just into the game. One of the 11 juniors on this team. He couldn't get there in time. He goes out of bounds. It'll be Hawks basketball. We're knotted up at 20. 4:51 to go. Quarter number 2.
Yeah, same thing here for Mount Vernon. They started off 4 for 4 from downtown, and they've missed their last 2 as well. So, again, still we're almost halfway into this quarter, Swish, and it's, we talked about trying to get a lead here without Kutcher in the game, and there's a turnover by the Hawks, but right back into Derek Krogman's hands.
Up and good by Derek Krogman. He is fouled and will go to the line to shoot the old-fashioned 3-point play here.
This is going to be an opportunity here. We can get this free throw and maybe get a couple more stops, and like I said, try to extend that lead to double digits before halftime.
Up by 2, 22-20, 4:33 to go in this first half. Logan Webb will come out. Jamison Smith is in there. He joins Derek Krogman, Woolard, Soppy, and Kelly, the 5 for the Hawks.
It'll also be interesting here. We get to the second half, and I'm not sure that it hit anything there, Swish.
They thought it tipped the bottom of the rim, apparently, and Mount Vernon grabs it before it goes out of bounds, and Mustangs will bring it up. 0 for 3 now for the free throw line is Derek Krogman, 8 points on the night. For the all-time leader in points for West Delaware boys basketball, Mr. Krogman, the UNI commit, 22-20, 4:10 and counting.
As I kind of said, it'll be interesting here in the, especially we get to the second half and into the fourth quarter with both of these teams not really playing a whole lot. We've seen some times here get out of sync by Mount Vernon. Their 7th turnover already of the game. As we get closer to the deep parts of the game, both teams getting their first game in last night, and it's in almost a 2-week period. A week for the Hawks. They were able to get in one last Friday where Mount Vernon wasn't. It'll be interesting to see if when the fatigue sets in or if it does for either team. 2 weeks without a game and only 1 practice in that time frame. Coach Tim told me earlier today as that game last night was their first since January 15th when they lost to Makokata 67-39 at Mount Vernon High School. Inside Smith. He gets bumped before the shot. It's going to be on the floor, unfortunately. As bumped inside. Good pass. Woolard finding Smith cutting. Smaller guys on the floor inside as he was bumped before he went up. And they call the foul. Well, Hawks need to start taking advantage here of the free throw lines. Again, we've mentioned this in the past here on the radio as well. The Hawks only about a 50%, I think 61, you said earlier, free throw shooting team. We're only 50% of the night now, 3 for 6. See if JMO can put both of these in here.
Up and no good off the front of the iron at that time, so no second one granted for Jamison Smith. 22-20. Foul was on Colby Valesky, his first, team number 8. Up top, Booth inside to Brand. And we have a foul coming there near the left block. And the Hawks will get called for this one. Jamison Smith, that'll be his second, team number 3 now, the Hawks.
Yeah, kind of, JMO there just tried to step down and hit, and Just made a little bit too much contact with the body there.
Eric Salo is in for the first time. Played a good part of that sophomore game.
Defense by Derek Krogman.
And he forced the turnover there as it went off the hands of Derek Jordan out of bounds. That's the sophomores, Coach Jay Salo and company, losing by 3. Competitive, entertaining game, 43-40. It started right at 6 o'clock this evening. Jay Salo and Brad Wilbin are the assistants for Matt Utah. Up top, this is Kelly. Now inside, Krogman, right block, double team, right up and over him. Derek Krogman, his second field goal of the second quarter. He's got 10 points now on the night. And the Hawks by 4, 24-20.
It's really good to see the ball get to Derek Krogman there after he worked hard to get the turnover. I mean, that turnover was caused by him, and good to see him get the ball back down there and put it up for 2.
15-foot jumper, left elbow. That time, Cam Butterball. Butterball with the first field goal of the night for him. He comes in, the 5th leading scorer on the team, 3.4 a night. Hawks back by 2, 24-22. 2.5 to go. Quarter number 2. Krogman one-on-one, inside jump hook, high off the window. Beautiful touch by Krogman there, and he's starting to really warm up now. 12 points now on the night for DK.
It's kind of interesting. Derek Jordan there kind of made the switch over to come double team and then backed away, left Krogman one-on-one with a kid who's about a foot shorter than him. So if I'm the Hawks, I want to see that every time down the floor.
Absolutely. At the 30-point effort, we saw a lot of that last night, one-on-one against Solon. And he just dominated with 30 points, 14 rebounds last night. His 57th career double-double, 14th on the season. Mount Vernon gets another rebound, puts up a shot, no good from the left side off the right hand of a new face in there. That we'll get for you here. Caleb Brand is a junior wearing the number 0.
You know, really good job there by Mount Vernon. Almost every time down the floor off the screens, they tend to switch and do a really good job of pressuring the Hawk guards as they know they're going to try to get around that and get the ball into Krogman. So
now the Mustangs come back with it, 26-24. Hawks by 4, 125 counting here in the second quarter. Caleb Brand, twin brother to Nolan Brand. The principal, Steve Brand's son, his wife, Robin Brand, head softball coach and official scorekeeper. She's here keeping the book tonight. There's a little jumper from 10 feet out. That left baseline got it to go off the end of Cam Butterball. His second field goal in a matter of a couple minutes. And it's the Hawks back by 2, 26-24, under a minute and counting now.
Impressive there by Butterball. He's kind of picked up a little bit of the slack since Kutcher's been on the floor and put up a really good shot there. Ooh, tough pass, but corralled by Derek Krogman.
Up and good by Derek for another field goal for him. He's got 7 so far in this first half. And 14 points on the night with 30 seconds to counting here. 28-24, Hawks by 4.
Yeah, it seems like every time the Hawks get a little run here, Mount Vernon's been able to answer, and it looks like they're going to try to hold out here for one shot, try to go in by no less than 4 at this point.
20 seconds and counting. Nolan Brand has it up top. Now this is Caleb Brand. Butterball, guarded by Kelly, 10 seconds and counting. Butterball, 5-second count on, gets rid of it to Brand. 4 seconds inside, put up in traffic, off balance shot, no good, but a putback by Farmer, that's no good off the back board there on the backside, and the Hawks gather the rebound as the buzzer sounds, and they have the 4-point lead after 2 quarters of play. Hawks 28, Mount Vernon 24. This is West Delaware boys basketball. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi, open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Murch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Back in Seedorf Gymnasium, we're at halftime here. The boys contest, West Delaware boys basketball, taking on the Mustangs of Mount Vernon here on this Saturday night, first Saturday in February 2019 inside Seedorf Gymnasium. 10th season of the gym. Started back in 2009 as the Hawks have the lead here at halftime, 28-24. They scored 18 first quarter points and led by 2 at the end of that first frame. And then they outscored Mount Vernon 10-8 in the second quarter for the 4-point lead here at halftime. Derek Krugman leading the way with 14 points. He had 3 2-point field goals in the first quarter and 4 in the second. Kyle Kelly 9 with a 3 in that first quarter with 2 2-point buckets and a 2-pointer in the second quarter. 9 points for Kelly and then 5 points for Gavin Sapi as 3 free throws and a field goal from 2-point land. As Hawks just 3 scorers in the score column as Woolert, Wynn, Krogman, Smith, and Salo have all played and have not scored yet. For Mount Vernon, Keaton Kutcher, Noah Erickson, and Blake Booth all have 6 points apiece. 4 points for Cam Butterbaugh, Nolan Brand with 2, 5 on the scoring chart for Mount Vernon. As Keaton Kutcher saddled with 3 fouls. He had 2 late in the first quarter, came back in, picked up his 3rd. So he did not play any of that third quarter. He has those 6 points 2 threes in that first quarter as the Hawks with a 4-point lead here at the halftime break. What else you seeing? Let's take a look at some of those other numbers, too.
Yeah, both teams just absolutely shooting lights out here tonight. The Hawks are 12 for 17 from the floor at 70%. There's only 1 for 5 from downtown, but they're 11 for 12 on 2-point buckets here in the first half. They've got 7 rebounds and 5 turnovers to go with that. Mustangs not shooting bad themselves. They're 9 for 15 from the entire floor, 60%. So you got two teams, haven't played much basketball in the last couple of weeks. They're shooting the ball well. They're 5 for 9 from 2-point range and 4 for 6, shooting a whopping 67% from downtown. They've got 5 rebounds and 8 turnovers. That's kind of been probably the story of the game at this point for the Hawk leader, all the turnovers so far by Mount Vernon.
So Hawks by 4 here, 28-24. Once again, congratulations to the West Delaware wrestling team advancing on to team regional duels on Tuesday night here at Seedorf, as did Mount Vernon. Both advanced out of Class 2A section number 4, as they will take part in District number 2 at Central DeWitt High School next Saturday at noon, as the Hawks scored 280 team points today, Mount Vernon 187, and individually 12 Hawks advancing on to the districts next week, as 12 Hawks advancing on to those that districts in Central DeWitt High School, as the two teams in the regional finals, team regional duels, coming up on a Tuesday night here at 6 o'clock at Seedorf Gymnasium. As the rest of the coverage area, Jamie Vasky will have those updates for you, and that in our sportscast tomorrow of our other area wrestling teams and individuals did. As one girls' final today so far, East Buchanan at home, and Winthrop beat Edco by the final score of 58-18. As we'll get a boys' score from you here, compliments of Roger Wright, fine AD at Edco High School. As ever since he got rid of that Nokia phone and upgrade to a smartphone, he's been able to tweet, and it's been so valuable. 75-55 Edco with the win today over in Winthrop. So 75-55, the 20-point victory for the Edco boys, move the record to 12-6 now on the season. We'll take a short time out, come back, get you ready for the third quarter of play. Hawks lead this game 28-24. This is West Delaware boys basketball. You're listening to it on X94.7 and KMCH.com.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today, and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Back into West Delaware High School. Hawks by 4. They get the ball as we start the third quarter. Adelites, what do they have to do here to give themselves a little comfort here coming out in this third quarter?
You know, I think part of it is just going to have to be, we're going to step up the defense a little bit and Missed shot there from Kyle Kelly from downtown. I think, and just get out and when we get the stops, we need to capitalize on the other end of the floor. That's kind of been the 8 turnovers here in the first half by the Mustangs, and I'm not sure if we scored on half of those. So
take advantage of the mistakes, and here's a foul called inside the right wing on the far side. Mount Vernon will have the basketball as Logan Wynn will get called for his first foul. Logan fouled out last night in that game at Solon. So he played a lot of minutes last night, played some good defense as they shut down the Spartans 67-33. Hawks' 12th win of the year last night. There's a 3, no good off the backside. Rebounded by Kyle Kelly, and he pushes it up the floor. Keaton Kutcher with the miss, who starts the third quarter with those 3 fouls. Derek Krugman, left block. As Guillaume on him, kicks it out. Getting it back from Woolard is Krugman. Double team, now kicks it back out. Now back in, playing catch on that left side. Soppe for a wide open 3, book it. Gavin Soppe with a 3 ball. He had one of those last night on the road as well. He's got 14 now of 56 on the season for around 23%. And Mustangs almost turned over, and they almost do again. Just saving it before the timeline was Blake Booth. Hawks by 7 now, the largest lead of the game. It was 5 in the first half. Here's a shot that curls around and doinks on in there as Blake Booth gets his 3rd field goal tonight. He's got 8 points, 31-26 now, the 5-point advantage, 6.5 to go, quarter number 3.
Yeah, the little bit of the dribble drive there by the Mustangs has kind of hurt the Hawks a little bit tonight. Once they get in deep, it's really hard for them to capitalize. Great dribble drive there by his own, by Kyle Kelly.
Kelly drove all the way in. Coach Tim wanted to travel there. I can't say totally disagree. I think he might have came down different foot, but he got away with it with a little contact to boot. And now Guillaume kicks it out. Blake Booth for a 3. That's no good. Oh, that's got to be a foul, and it is on the top of the back.
Over the back, right?
Yes, over the back. He was actually on the back of Gavin Soppe there. We might rename that foul. Guess who it was? Unfortunately for the Mustangs, that's number 4 on Keaton Kutcher, and a frustrating feeling for that young man.
Yep.
He's trying to make a play, a team that's struggling. He's their best player. He's probably got a lot of pressure on him to do well. As a junior leader on this team, they've lost 6 games in a row. Right now, he's just trying a little too hard, but you can't blame the kid. He's trying. As Kelly driving in, no good. But the Hawks get the rebound. Wynn gets it out to Woolard. Now driving in is Krugman. Nice reverse layup. Got it to curl on in. With the left hand on the right side, all the way under the basket. Krugman has 16 points. So timeout, a first one of the night. A full timeout for Coach Tim. And the Mustangs will take it with them. Hawks' largest lead of the game at 9 now, 35-26. This is Hawks boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
John and Matt back with you, 35-26, and 3-second call there. Hey, you called it. The Mustangs camping out too much in the lane again, and we go back the other way. Another turnover for Mount Vernon. Hawks have the 9-point lead, 35-26, 5:20 to go here in this third quarter.
Yeah, it'll be interesting here. Hawks 9-point lead. If we can just keep capitalizing, try to find some good looks. The Hawks have been a little bit more patient here this half. Trying to find some open shots, and they found him. And Kyle Kelly from downtown
got it to go from the top of the key. Kyle Kelly with his 12 points right there. It is second 3 of the night. Now we have contact on the other end.
A little foul there on Logan Woolard. Again, little dribble drive there by Mount Vernon. Booth here taking the ball to the basket, and Wooler just a little bit step too slow there.
Logan's second, team number 2. 38-26, largest lead climbs to 12 now for the Hawks. There's a shot up and good by Cam Butterbaugh from the right side of the lane. His 6 points.
Yeah, kind of impressive here tonight here for Butterball. And granted, only 6 points, but he's done a lot of really good stuff here tonight for the Mustangs, especially coming in only the fifth leading scorer for them.
Averaging 3 points a game. Right side is now up top. Left wing. Here's Soppy for a 3. No good. Too hard off the back of the rim, but getting the rebound is Krogman, and he has a smaller guy climbing over him. Nolan Brand gets whistled for his second personal foul. Hawks by 10, 38-28, 4:26 to go here in this third quarter. Soppy gets it into Krogman, right side. Now Soppy will get it back in the handoff from Derek. Kyle Kelly, wide open 3. Got it to go. Kyle Kelly, his third triple of the game. He's got 15 points, 6 this third quarter, and the Hawks now back up their largest lead of 13, 41-28.
Yeah, as much as the Hawks struggle from deep in the first half, they're 3 for 5 here in the second half already.
Krogman trying to get around the contact. Little touch foul called on Cam Butterbaugh, and it'll be baseline inbounds for the Hawks. Butterbaugh picks up his second foul. Hawks have original starting lineup in there of Soppy, Krogman, Kelly, Waller, and Wynn. Soppy hesitation dribble all the way in off the window. Nice move. Couldn't talk it down. Now Krogman gets a reach-in foul. We go back the other way.
Oh, just too bad there from Gavin Soppy. That's really good start and stop, and then the extra go there to the basket and just couldn't will it to go down.
Caleb Brand comes back in. He'll check in for Blake Booth as Mustangs will come back with it. 3:40 and counting here in this third frame. Hawks by 13, 41-28. Really quick-moving game, 23-minute first half. As the sophomores lost earlier today to Mount Vernon, 43-40. Off the window, it clambers around, no good off the left side. Kelly now comes down with it. He passes it ahead. Krogman thought he was going to slam it down. I think he lost control as he went up.
Yeah.
He got it high off the window, and somehow it went down. Krogman with another field goal. He's got 18.
Yeah, the dynamic duo there again of Kyle Kelly and Derek Krogman getting it done here tonight again for the Hawks. They've got a combined 33 right now.
The Hawks had 54 from them last night, 30 for Krogman and 24 from Kyle Kelly. There's a foul on the other end. 43-28, 15-point lead, the largest, and they got that foul. Did you see where they got that foul on?
I did not. Sorry, John.
I don't see it flashing on the board either. I don't see that they put it up yet. There's a 14-footer, no good, off the mark. Mitch Krogman with the rebound off the missed shot by Nolan Brand. Right side, this is Kelly. Between the legs dribble, now passes it high to Krogman. He's able to tap it to himself and control it. Krogman drives all the way in with contact. He taps it back out, but right to the hands of Mount Vernon.
Not sure that's a shot that Coach Uthoff wants Derek to take there every time down the floor.
There's a scrum, 5 players near the floor that time, and a jump ball will be called. Great hustle by both teams. As Guillaume will check back in, as well new face, Jack Kragenbrink. Kragenbrink in there for Coach Tim and company for the first time. As Kragenbrink, a junior. 43-28. Left side, fancy dribbling there by Kutcher, and we have a 5-second call. Jamison Smith playing defense, and we go back the other way.
You know, outside of his hot shooting there to start the game, this is probably a game that Keaton Kutcher is going to want to forget after tonight.
Kutcher with 6 points, 2 early threes, and 4 personal fouls. The better players in the WAMAC Conference. Coach Uthoff called him first time they played. There was a pass inside. Smith, beautiful pass, and Krogman finished it. Mitch, the big fella, getting in the scorebook with 2 points. 45-28, 17-point lead, now the largest. The Hawks continue to roll with all kinds of confidence. This one spins around, pops out off the shot by Nolan Brand. It's going to be a foul on the rebound, as gathering it was Kragenbrink, and foul comes on Krugman, I believe. Mitch.
It looks like no on Derek. Krugman.
No, I was right. It was on Krugman, but Derek, not Mitch.
Yeah,
his second.
Last time down the floor there, Mitch Krugman was wide open. The defender came over, and Mitch kind of body checked him, and he next thing you know, he was halfway across the floor.
Smith playing great defense on Kutcher, not getting a good look. 17-footer there. Force with a hand in his face, and no good out the backside. Rebound goes into the hands of the Hawks. Kyle Kelly going to get in trouble there near a 5-second count, and the timeout comes first before they call it. Coach Uthoff knew his guard was in trouble, and he calls the timeout. 45-28, $1:33 to go in the third. We're taking a breather with them back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
$1:12 to go here in this third quarter. 3-second call against Mitch Krugman and the Hawks. Hawks lead by 17. Largest lead of the game, 45-28. Hawks 12-4, 5-3. Third place in the east side behind Beckman in second place, and McCoqueta first place. Beckman beat this Mount Vernon team in overtime last night in Mount Vernon, 59-55. Mustangs have lost 6 in a row. They're 4-9 and 1-7. On the east side of the Wamac Conference. 50 seconds and counting here in the third frame. Hawks by 17. Dribbling right side was Kutcher, bumped into by Jamison Smith. They call as Jamo picks up his third personal foul. Gavin Sapi will come in for Wohlert. Logan Wynn will give Mitch Krugman a spell. So it's Wynn and Sapi joining Kelly, Derek Krugman, and Jamison Smith. 45-28 Hawks. 45 seconds and counting here in this third quarter. Right side block, double team, but moved the pivot foot there, says the baseline official. Traveling called on Noah Erickson.
Yeah, Doug Janacek there right on top of that call, and we couldn't really see it. Derek Krugman switched over there to kind of trap him, and he kind of got lost in between the two big men there. But like I said, official Janacek down there to make the call. Another turnover.
Janacek along with Dan Grau and Joel Gerdner are the officials here tonight, Cedar Rapids area?
Yeah, a little bit everywhere, Cedar Rapids area. We were luckily able to get some officials tonight, and there were some teams.
Yes. There's a beautiful pass. Sapi across the lane. Logan Wynn finishes it with the right hand on the left side. Wynn gets his first field goal of the night. 5 seconds to go. Hawks lead by 19.
I was trying to say there was one of those nights, a lot of teams making up games tonight, and getting officials was a little bit hard to do, but luckily these guys came through for us.
That's great. Krugman with the steal near the timeline. He threw it the length of the floor, and it misses the backboard. Goes out of bounds. The Hawks have the 19-point lead after 3 quarters of play. So the 4-3 go. This is Hawks boys basketball from KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vaskey from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
And we're back in. Mount Vernon gets the ball going right to left to start this quarter. We have a basket interference call as Derek Krogman touching the net as the ball is near the cylinder. Keaton Kutcher was the one to put it up. He gets credit for the basket. 47-30, 7:15 accounting here in the fourth quarter. Ball's on the floor, scrum for all kinds of contact. Couple back-to-back turnovers there. Kelly comes up with a win. Nice pass, unselfish pass. Soppe puts it up. He is fouled on the line to shoot two. Gavin Soppe on the line. He's got 8 points so far here tonight.
Yeah, the Hawks there getting lead up there to 19 points there in the third quarter. And, it all came from the three-point shot. And even the two-point shot, Hawks red hot there still, as they took off from the first half. And they were 3 for 5 from three-point range. And they were 5 for 8 for two-point range. The Hawks, one of the better shooting nights they've had all season.
Soppe missing the first one, he'll have one more. And another credit to that 19-point lead was holding Mount Vernon just 4 points in that third frame defensively. Hawks outscored the Mustangs 19-4 in that third quarter. 17-point lead right now, 47-30, 6:55 and counting here in the ball game. Right side is Jordan. Double team there. Noah Erickson inside, put up, and a double dribble before he did put it up. Put his second hand on the basketball. No there, but Nolan Brand. And we go back the other way. 6:45 to go. 47-30. Hawks by 17.
14th turnover on the night for the Mustangs. Obviously not a stat that they want to have. Hawks did a really good job of forcing a lot of the turnovers as well. Oh, Logan Wynn, good move, just couldn't quite finish.
As Wynn comes up short on the right side. Mount Vernon now Kutcher for a three. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Soppe. He has partial numbers. 2-on-1. Nice pass to Smith all the way in. No good. Out front and rebounded by Mount Vernon. Back on the Mustang. Near travel there. Going all the way in. Put it up. Not tall enough over Krogman as he left his short left side. They tip it out. The rebound there, Soppe. Now left side to Kelly. Hawks came in this game, according to BC Moore, by 11 points. They were favored. Hawks a 22 team, according to BC Moore. Krogman on the left side. And contact coming, yes, for the foul there. His first bucket of this fourth quarter for Derek. Got 3 field goals in the second half.
That basket there was set up absolutely by a great dribble penetration there by Kyle Kelly, and no look pass to the opposite side of the lane to Derek, and good finish there by Derek. So as hot as the Hawks have been here from the floor shooting, their free throw woes have continued. Let's see if Derek can get one extra one here now.
0 for 3 so far as a team. The Hawks are 3 for 9. There's a shot up and no good off the front of the iron. 19-point lead, 49-30, 5:40 in Kelly here in this fourth quarter. Krogman has 20 points now on the night. There's a foul coming on the Hawks as Hawks unranked in any state polls, but as I said, 22nd according to the numbers. The BC Moore, the professor from Iowa State, that's run the BC Moore State site for several years. 39th is Mount Vernon's rank out of 64 Class 3A schools. Hawks favored by 11 coming this one. 19-point lead right now. As they call the foul, Logan Wynn, his third. And on the line shooting one more is Nolan Brand after making the first one. He has 3 points so far on the night. Hawks by 18 now.
Kind of interesting you mentioned their Hawks, or Swish, you mentioned the Hawks are unranked, but I think at this point of the season, there's not a whole lot of teams that want to play them on the tournament. So it'll be interesting when they head to the seed meeting here Wednesday night where the Hawks land, and hope we can get a couple games here in Seedorf Gymnasium.
Absolutely, like we have the last couple of years. The Hawks will find that out. We'll find it out on the Friday. Coach Utah will find out Wednesday at that seed meeting, as Matt just alluded to. Krogman drives, gets it over to Wynn. There's contact. He gets tripped up and fouled. Lands hard on the floor underneath the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Good job there, by cutting down the lane there by Logan Wynn and taking it up to the hoop. Good recognition as the double team came over there from Derek Krogman. He did a really good job of finding the cutting Wynn down the lane as well.
18-point lead, 49-31. No good off the mark right side. So foul was called on Krangenbrink there, his first, team number 6. 5:12 to go here in the fourth. As a substitution in here.
And it was a good stat here, Swish, when you make more three-pointers than you do free throws on a night when you've shot twice as many free throws. There's one.
There's Wynn. It's the second one to dance on in, 50-31. Aiden Nosek is the latest sub in there for Coach Tim and the Mustangs. 19-point lead. Inside, Kutcher runs into Krogman and Sapi, the double team. Here is a 18-footer inside the left wing. Nosek knocking it down. He played a lot of that sophomore game. He's in there in this fourth quarter and gets his first field goal as Nosek comes in averaging just under a point.
And has 8 varsity there now, too.
8 varsity points. Nosek, the steal up ahead. Kutcher all the way in. Good.
Kind of interesting. Kutcher here has been in the game here for most of the third quarter after he got that fourth foul, and he's done a good job since he's been back in there.
4 points. He's got 10 on the night. There's a timeout here. Coach Utah wants to talk things over again with 4:19 to go in the game. Halfway through this fourth quarter. Hawks by 15, 50-35. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Back in to Seedorf Gymnasium. Krogman passes it Sapi. Now inside, Logan Woolman loses the hand. He got poked in the eye, it appears. And now a foul coming. As Krogman gets the rebound, he is hit. And Logan Waller shaking off that eye poke. As Krogman will go to the line to shoot.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. He's definitely squinting awful bad. I thought maybe Coach Utah would throw a sub in there, but
his face is awful red.
Yeah.
Well, 2 shots here, they call it, and Wollert's going to play through it and tough it out. I don't see a sub at the table.
No, I don't either. He's definitely he's wincing a little bit, but he's a tough kid, so Derek Krogman's woes of the free throw line continue there with another miss, so he's 0 for 5 on the night, yeah.
Krogman made 5 in a row after missing 2 last night, so he was 5 of 7. Check that 4 in a row and then missed his last one, so he was 4 of 7 last night. And now a timeout as he misses the second one, and he's missed 6 in a row tonight. Mount Vernon will take the full timeout. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank all 53 of our sports boosters. Bring it high school sports, West Delaware in particular, to you right here from KMCH Sports. 50-35 here in this fourth quarter, the 15-point lead as the Hawks up 47-28 at the end of the third quarter. They outscored Mount Vernon 19-4 heading into the fourth frame here. Once again, congrats to the West Delaware wrestling team advancing on to the team regional duels Tuesday night at 6 o'clock right here at Seedorf Gymnasium. 12 individuals advancing on next Saturday. Districts at Central DeWitt at noon, live right here from KMCH Sports. Hawks winning this one 50-35, 3:52 to go here in the fourth.
Just FYI here to Hawk fans, again, as you just mentioned, John, the Hawks will be here in Seedorf Gym Tuesday night for the regional dual tournament. We'll be hosting number 30 Washington, number 23 Comanche, and number 15 West Liberty. Want to urge all Hawk fans to get out and come out here to Seedorf Gymnasium, 6 o'clock Tuesday night. Let's pack the gym, Hawks.
As there is a shot, free throw there, no good, off the mark, right side, and the Hawks get the rebound, would come back the other way. 15-point lead, 3:40 to go. If you can't make it on Tuesday night, Team Regional Duels, we'll have it covered for you here, right here, live on KMCH and KMCH.com with Jamie and the Roger. Up top, on the left side, also have Western Dubuque in their Team Regional Duels Class 3 on Wednesday night from Epworth. This one's pinball around. Krogman now back up top to Coach Kelly. Coach Utah, a little reminder telling his team not to coast here and finish strong and put this team away. Krogman with a nice move inside, gets his second basket in the fourth quarter, I should say, and has 22 points now on the night. No doubt another double-double, I'm sure. 58 would be on his career and 15th of the season. Here's a three from the right wing. No good. Kelly gets a rebound all the way in. Off the window and good by Kyle Kelly. His first buck in the fourth quarter, as 17 points now tonight for Kelly after having 24 last night. It's climbing to a 19-point lead again, 54-35. Here's a three right side from Kutcher, no good. The rebound for Kelly.
After making their first three-point field goals there in the first half, the Mustangs now 0 for their last 6 from downtown. I think Kutcher with at least 0 for 3 in this half, possibly 0 for 4.
Waller drives. He'll kick it outside to Soppy. Soppy being chased by Blake Booth. 2:10 and counting here in the fourth. Hawks with the lead 54-35. Inside the timeline is Smith. Now Kelly. It's Smith, Kelly, Derek Krogman, Waller, and Soppy. All starters except for Smith. Out there right now. That's a reach in from behind. They call him Aiden Nosik as the team's 8th foul. The line will go Kyle Kelly for the 1-and-1. As no free throws yet until here for Kelly.
Both teams here struggling a little bit tonight from the line, as Mount Vernon only 3 for 6 from the line. The Hawks here now, they are combined 4 for 14.
Kelly. First one. Rattles around and drops on down. He'll have one more. 20 points on the night for Kelly. Another one in there for Kyle. Driving in. Oh, walks. Here's the left block. Kicks it back out. Now a shot up and no good off the left side of the window there by Noah Erickson. A timeout, sub-timeout here. Coach Utah.
You know, we've seen a lot of the same from the Hawks tonight, where they've had really good efforts in the first half, but we come out of the locker room at halftime, and it's like they turned up the defensive pressure a whole nother notch, and that's, again, it was the recipe for success again tonight, Swish.
Absolutely. 2 nights in a row. Good to see the consistent effort. They carried on with the momentum against they took advantage of a struggling team. Early on, it was back and forth, probably too much for Coach Utah's credit, only up by 4 at the halftime break, but then pulled away with a great third quarter. Again, we've seen a lot of that this year. Coach Utah would like to see it sooner in that first half, I'm sure, without having to go in depth and talking about things at halftime, reminding them how to play. But the Hawks back-to-back quality efforts as they got that big win last night. They led 32-13 at the break last night over Solon, who was one of the hottest teams in the conference coming in until last night. As here's a near steal. It's thrown out of bounds. Hawks have all subs in now. Eric Salo, only one who has played a little bit in this game so far. Blake DeMoss is in there. Rob Lockheed, also Zach Stratton, and also in there is Isaiah Rich, a 6-foot junior. Stratton up top, knocked away as a sub in there for Mount Vernon. Destin Bradford, a senior. Also in there is number 4, Sam Adams. Number 23, Cooper Bechtold. Number 34, Alex Deeb. Number 4, Jalen, go get it, McNeil. There's Rob Lockheed was tackling the player to pick up the first down for the Mustangs there. As winning the race to the ball is Caleb Keene, a junior. And he'll be on the line as the 19th foul there, first one on Lockheed.
The ball got away from there. Isaiah Rich started rolling down the floor, and Rich stopped going after it, and there was no way that Rob was going to let the Mount Vernon player pick that one up and take it to the hoop.
56-35, 21-point lead, the largest of the night. No good on the free throw. He scrummed for it. Going to be a jump ball called. We'll go back the other way. Hawks basketball. 58.5 to go in this fourth quarter. The Hawks will improve to 13-4, 6-3 on the east side, as they are now just ahead of Beckman for second place in the standings, as Beckman sits at 6-4 currently. Hawks now at 6-3, second place. Beckman in third, Solon in fourth, Marion in fifth, Central DeWitt sixth. Mount Vernon will drop to 1-8, seventh place on the east side of Wilmette Conference. DeMoss will inbound it, 40 seconds and counting. Driving, Rich. Now he pulls up left side, gets rid of it to DeMoss. Blake, pass to the right side. Stratton up and no good. Contact coming. He'll go to the line. Shoot two.
Nice little drive to the basket there by Zach Stratton. He saw the opening and took a couple dribbles, took it up hard, was able to draw the foul. Let's see if he can get himself on the board now.
6-foot junior Stratton. Up and good. On the first one, he'll have one more. Stratton coming in, 2 varsity points. His first free throws in his varsity career. 57-35, 22. Make that 23. Rattles around and plops on down there for Zach Stratton with 2 free throws. 58-35, the 23-point advantage. 20 seconds. Steal up ahead. DeMoss from Rich. DeMoss lays it up and in. Blake DeMoss gets in the score column here.
Good job here by the substitutes at the end of the game. They're still playing hard, making some nice plays here.
2 seconds.
Oh, Stratton.
Blocked by Stratton, goes out of bounds, and that's it. 60-35. The Hawks with the commanding win, 25 points. 60-35 victory here tonight. They hold Mount Vernon just 11 second half points, 7 in that fourth quarter. They outscore them 13-7. Hawks get the victory here tonight, 60-35, as the Hawks get their 13th win of the season and 6 in Eastside play of the Wilmette Conference. We will take a timeout, and we're coming back for the post game right here from KMCH Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parent Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Back in the Cedar Gymnasium as we start our post-game show here tonight. Hawks get the victory 60-35 as they outscored Mount Vernon in that final frame 13-7. That was the theme of the night. 18-16 after quarter one, 10-8 in that second quarter. They led by 4, 28-24 at halftime. Then they outscored them 19-4 in that third frame for the 47-28 advantage heading into the fourth, and the 15-point lead and the win, 60-35, 13-7. They outscored Mount Vernon in that final quarter of play. As 2 in double figures tonight, 7 scoring altogether for the Hawks. Derek Krugman had 22 points, 21 for Kyle Kelly, 8 for Gavin Soppe. Logan Wynn had 3, 2 for Mitch Krugman, 2 for Blake DeMoss, and Zach Stratton had 2 as well. 7 in that scoring column, led by Krugman and Kelly tonight, as Logan Woolard, Jamison Smith, Eric Salo, Rob Lockey all played and did not score here tonight. Keaton Kutcher led the Mustangs with 7 points here tonight. 10 points, I should say. 6 for Noah Erickson, 8 for Blake Booth, 3 for Nolan Brand, 6 for Cam Butterball, and 2 for Aiden Nosek. as the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Matt Utoff. And with us now as the Hawks get the victory here tonight, improved to 13-4, 6-3 on the east side, back in second place of the east side of the Wildcat Conference. And coming back after get a game in last night, great effort last night and great confidence, momentum coming in out of routine a little bit, coming in here on a Saturday night. What you think how your team came out and played early on tonight?
I thought our energy level in the first quarter was great, and then I thought we had them on the ropes in the second when Kuchar picked up his third, and I didn't think we capitalized on that very well. We kind of coasted the rest of that second quarter, and but give MV credit, they had some guys really step up. The Butterball kid came in and really stepped up, and Noah Erickson made some nice plays for him, and they had some guys take advantage of their minutes. And we made some adjustments at halftime, and we came out and really, really, really defended well in the second half.
We talked about it, Matt alluded to it, didn't take advantage of maybe all their turnovers and the fact that Keaton Kuchar was in that foul trouble. He ended out with 10 points on the night. He had 2 threes early on. You never know what could have happened if he would have stayed in there and been able to play offensively. But your team didn't take advantage in that first half. But then in that third quarter, like we've seen so many times after halftime this year, a 19-4 run in that third quarter, and you built the lead up to 19, and then the rest was history with getting this victory here tonight.
I thought a huge key tonight was Jamison Smith came in and did a tremendous job defensively on Kuchar. And it's nice to have Gavin, who's a phenomenal athlete that has to guard the best player every single night, to be able to spell him and make some adjustments. And I thought that was huge for us. Jamison came in with a huge spark. I thought Kyle was a monster tonight as well. And when we get Kyle and Derek going at the same time with our defense, it's fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. We had talked a lot about, obviously, as you know as well as I do, we've missed a lot of games and a lot of practice last couple of weeks. You've got to be real proud of the way the boys have come out the last 2 nights and the way they performed.
You couldn't be more pleased with our kids. And it's our message, with them is we do the same thing day one as we're doing right now in practice anyway. So as long as we stick to our base principles, defend the actions like we're supposed to, we should be just fine. And as long as we have to have the energy to do it. And it took us a little while there to get going, but second half we couldn't have been more pleased with our effort.
You talked about Gavin on the defensive side of things. Good to see him get going offensively there. He had 5 first half points, finished the night with 8.
That's 2 great nights in a row offensively for Gavin. And Gavin's a fearless kid. He's just a competitor. He's a senior. He knows we only have 5 of these things left in the regular season. And he's just a kid that we know is going to show up every single night. And, he made some big plays going right at Kuchar in the first half and creating contact to get him in foul trouble. It wasn't there were heady plays from him. He's a senior point guard, and he made some huge plays for us.
Now you continue on the busy week here with 4 games next week with Monday, Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday. The grind starts at Marion on Monday night.
We'll thank our AD for that schedule.
It could be a lot worse. You could be playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday.
It is what it is. Every high school program's in the same boat as we are, and like I said, these kids will compete. We work them hard in practice anyway. They're well conditioned, and it's just a toughness thing, which is something that we've tried to build our program around since I've been here. And there's no time to feel sorry for yourself and say, yeah, we got 4 more games in the next 5 days or 6 days, whatever it is. It's just we take an opportunity to play. We're still in the conference race. We can't let one slip. We're playing for a district seed, and we got a lot on the line still, which is awesome.
You read my mind, district seed there, and keep on winning games and putting yourself in better position. You'll have the seeding meeting on Wednesday. We'll find out Friday morning of where the state's going to send you in and who your first round opponent will be on the 18th.
Yeah, and I think on paper right now we should be sitting pretty well in that district seeding meeting. We got 1 more game on Monday at Marion, who's an extremely talented team. So we need to take care of business on Monday, and we'll go down in there and fight for a top seed.
Yeah, absolutely. That game Monday night could mean a whole bunch. Obviously, Maquoketa, the number 1 team in the state in Class 3A, was beat by them a week ago, and a win down at Marion obviously could help you guys solidify that first seed, possibly the second. But obviously, I think, assuming at this point, Coach, you're trying to get that 1 seed.
Yeah, we are. We want the best draw possible for our program, and if we get a top 2 seed, it'd be the 3rd year in a row that we have the opportunity to host potentially 2 games on our home floor, which it's a huge credit to our kids. As hard as our kids work, that's what it's all about, for them to have an opportunity to play district games on our floor here in Seedorf. that's all we're hoping for.
If we could do that without having wrestling in the day before the games that night, that'd be great, Coach.
Let's give a big shout out to Mr. Weiss over here, though, who's been here since 7. He's probably worked 15-hour days the last week, and sets the wrestling meets up, cleans the floors, cleans the school. Now he's doing the radio call. He's big shout out to Mr. Weiss here.
Yes, indeed. All right, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win. We'll see you down the road here. Have a good week.
All right, thanks, guys.
You bet. Matt Utah, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. After his team gets a victory here tonight, 13-4 now, 6-3 on the east side, 60-35. The win here tonight. Good to see playing with confidence and momentum after getting over some early hiccups, as we talked about with Coach Utah, and now the grind here with Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday games coming up. And like Coach Utah said, we're not the only team that's facing a schedule like that because of what Mother Nature's done to us and the winter that we've had the last couple of weeks. That's what the teams are forced to deal with, but they'll get through it here in the last game in that seeding process coming up on Monday, and then they'll all be hosting Clear Creek Amana on Thursday, the road trip to Vinton Shellsburg, which Matt will be back on the radio joining Bill Logan for color that night. I'll be out of town on Friday night. The Hawks have traveled down to the first-place team in the conference, the Cardinals of Maquoketa, who are ranked number 3 in Class 3A now after getting that upset last Saturday, upset by Marion. So a lot to play for here, a lot to look forward to here, as we talked about, especially for the seniors. This is it. This is starting to be the beginning of the end here, but still it could be a very memorable run here in the next few weeks to a month.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got 3 really good seniors on this team, and obviously led by senior Derek Krogman, school's all-time rebounder, all-time leading scorer now at this point. I think anything for, but less than a deep run here in tournament play is going to be, not what Derek wants, obviously. So I think you're going to see him step up his game this last week of the season, and I think you're going to see him maybe even go to another level here once we get to tournament play.
Yes, indeed. The Hawks get the win, 60-35 here tonight. Sophomores fell to Mount Vernon, 43-40. As that wraps up a busy day here at West Delaware High School inside Seedorf Gymnasium, as the Hawks get the win after the West Delaware wrestling team got the victory today, as winning their sectional, advancing on to districts, 12 wrestlers and team regional duels on Tuesday night here at Seedorf Gymnasium, Mount Vernon. Also, the other team advancing on as well, as those 12 Hawks will wrestle at districts next Saturday at Central DeWitt at noon. All the action live here on KMCH. Tomorrow we'll have a KMCH Sports First since the station opened on December 5th, 1991. We've never had, to my knowledge, a sports broadcast, a high school local sports broadcast on a Sunday, and tomorrow will be a first. Maquoketa Valley at Northland, we joked about that. At least Coach Utah and company didn't have to play tomorrow, but that is what Northland and Mac Valley will have to do because of what the schedule allows, and everybody's on board with that. Should be a good crowd tomorrow afternoon at Northland. Weather barring there, hopefully everything pans out with the fog. Hopefully that goes away and we're able to get it in after church and before the Super Bowl 53 tomorrow. As a 1 o'clock start time, we'll have it all for you. Chris Nielsen will join me tomorrow afternoon from Northland High School. Maquoketa Valley at Northland. The girls contest has big-time Tri-Rivers Conference implications for the title there on the girls' side, as with a win, Northland can pretty much wrap up the outright title. With a win for Maquoketa Valley, they can get a share of the conference title for the first time in 5 years. Our first ever Sunday broadcast tomorrow around 1 o'clock right here from KMCH Sports. Area games tonight elsewhere in Winthrop is East Buchanan on the girls' side beating Edco 58-18. On the boys' side, Edco beat East Buck by 20, 75-55. That does it tonight from Seedorf. For in-studio producer Ashley Vick, for my partner, West Delaware, the fine AD of West Delaware High School, Matt Weiss. John Swisher saying, have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Saturday night. So long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.